Hi guys, hello. Meet my companion, Gabriel, my niece. Nephew? Niece. I'm so confused. Anyway, let's start. We really want to eat kanina pa. This is by far the most exhausting vlog I've done. Kasi we went out to buy this, tapos we prepared it. Kasi nga, it's for takeout. So, kailangan pa siyang iluto sa bahay and all that. Pawis na ako at gutom na gutom. So, let's eat. Kain muna tayo. This is a mukbang and a Q&A vlog. So, we have here ramen and... Is this sushi or maki? I don't know. I'm not sure. From Makimura Ramen Bar. So, all of this. Right. Let's eat. And let's answer the few questions later on. Haha! Actually, these are mine. Let's eat. Let's look at the questions we have here. While eating. Ha! This is so good. Okay. So while eating, let me answer the questions asked through my stories both on Instagram and on Twitter. Siya daw yung magtatanong para may, anong tawag doon? Participation siya. Right, sige. Let's start.
First, what do you do when your friend feels left out?
Malakas ba? They might not hear it.
What do you do when your friend feels left out?
Okay. I think the very first thing you have to do when your friend feels left out is for you to know that your friend actually feels left out. Diba? Parang, dapat you have to be aware muna na, I think kasi kung di ka aware, what's the point, diba? Okay. So if the first thing is okay na aware ka na, siguro, as a friend, you know what would make your friend feel better. So, maybe pwede mo siyang puntahan. You can talk. It's just quite harder this time, no? Because of the pandemic, because of the quarantine, the virus. But I think, if your friend feels left out, you remind them of their worth. Kumbaga, you remind them to do what they're good at for them to feel better, di ba? And then, left out, tama ba? Am I right? Ikaw, nung kay. I think that's really essential for us to make our friends realize na it's not to invalidate their feeling of being left out. It's to make them feel better despite feeling that. So, hindi mo naman sasabihin na, no, you're not left out. Kasi that's how he or she feels eh. So, that's valid. Siguro, ang sasabihin mo lang is, I'm here for you if you need, or if you need somebody to talk to about anything. Or if you feel left out, just do what you do best. Kasi, you don't have to be validated by other people. Basta, as your friend, I'm here. Parang ganun lang. I think that's really it. Making a friend feel na andyan ka as a really good friend. Tama? Am I making a point? So yun. If you feel left out, I'm here. I also don't feel at best all the time. Sometimes I also feel left out and it's okay. Just feel it for now, but it won't always be like that. Kasi if you are a friend, it means you're somebody to someone. So I hope you feel better if you feel left out and hindi ako nakakakain. So yun lang. Next.
May boyfriend ka na ba? Hahaha, char.
Char lang pala eh.
Like
So,
always, sad.
it's char. So, let's answer it with a char. So, yun. Next na. I don't want to talk about that too much.
Tell us your favorite scene sa Game of Thrones as well as your most hated scene.
Okay. I think we're not stating the obvious here, no? Kasi my favorites would be Arya Stark scenes and my hated would be, let's say, the Red Wedding. Who wouldn't hate the Red Wedding anyway, right? Pero if we're talking about my most favorite na hindi obvious, I think that would be the when Tyrion was on trial, tapos he was being pressed as the one who planned the killing of Joffrey. Do you remember that? Yun. Siguro yun. Gusto ko yun yung sabi niya. Basta may sinabi siya dun na this is what came to mind first so this is what I would answer. Except, again, from Arya's amazing, a lot of scenes. Yun, yung sabi niya, I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I did. Something like that. Yun. Basta that is really good. Tyrion Lannister was really good there. Anong tawag? Naksilag yung kang tutumbay Tyrion? I forgot the actor's name pero he was really good there. So that's one of my favorites. The scene I hated most on Game of Thrones. It's really good. But it's really good. It's called Volcano Maki. It's really good. Sarap. Alright, my most hated scene on Game of Thrones. I think marami tayong pare-pareho nung pinatay si Ned. But I would say I hated Ramsay Bolton so much. Sobra yung hatred ko sa kanya. So I would say na yun. Siguro one would be him torturing Theon Greyjoy. That was really insane. So I hate those scenes, I hate those moments. Kahit na ganun, I don't think Theon Greyjoy deserved that. So yun. Naputol pa yung ano niya, di ba? Patay-toy. So, yeah. Yun lang. Next. You know what? If it's about Game of Thrones, siguro kahit 3 hours yung vlog natin. I love Game of Thrones, pero yun lang. Let's make it short. May mga ibang questions pa.
What's your greatest fear?
Again?
What's your greatest fear?
Greatest fear? Wow. This is serious. Wait. Subo ko muna to. Can we have water, please? Alright, let's go back to the question. Let's answer it. What is my greatest fear? I think as of now, kahit nung nabasa ko yung tanong na yun, the first thing that came in my mind is I am very afraid to not be able to do the things I want to do. To not be able to fulfill my goals or my dreams. Yun siguro yung pinaka kinatatakutan ko. I'm afraid of feeling paralyzed for the rest of my life and watching the world continue every day while here I am doing nothing for myself and for what I really want to do in life. So yun yung kinatatakutan ko. Of course, aside from losing your loved ones and all that stuff. Ewan ko I'm not sure if that's selfish, but I really think sometimes I'm selfish. So, yun. I'm really afraid of not reaching my dreams and goals and not being able to live in Siargao. Maybe something like that. That's very specific, but yeah, I'm afraid of being deprived of the fulfilling of my dreams. Parang ganun. Yun siguro. And up to now, I'm really scared because I don't know if I'll reach them. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right things. Pero I just want to believe na there is time for everything. And that I will be able to, go get all those. Kahit ano pa yun. So yun. That's a really good question. Thank you. Next.
What's your favorite movie line?
Movie line? Explain ko lang muna. I think when you say favorite, it doesn't really mean that it's the most meaningful line of all time or it's really the best line. I think when you say favorite, it's just like loving. No certain reason talaga. But I just can say these are my favorite. I have 2 in mind. Both from the movie The Fault in Our Stars. Ba't alam mo? First is, sabi ni Augustus Waters, we don't get to choose if we get hurt in this world, old man. But we do have some say in who hurts us. I like my choices. I hope she likes hers. Sabi ni Hazel Grace, I do, Augustus, I do. So yun. I hope you also like that. And then, the other one is from Augustus Waters also. Paano ba yun? Dati memorize ko eh. I'm in love with you, and I know that love is just a shout into the void, and that oblivion is inevitable, and that we're all doomed, and all our labors will return to dust. Parang ganun. And the sun will swallow the only earth we'll ever have, and I'm in love with you. Napakaganda! If you ask me if I already said that to someone, charot. It's really good, it's really good. Ulitin ko. I love you, and I'm not in the business of denying myself. Ay, hindi pala yun. Iba pa yun. I'm in love with you. And I know that love is just a shout into the void, and that oblivion is inevitable. And we're all doomed. And all our labor will return to dust. And the sun will swallow the only earth we'll ever have. And I'm in love with you. Yun. Those are my favorite lines from The Fault in Our Stars. Thanks for really interesting questions. Hi, pala mga kakabsini.
Kabsi ko na.
Next.
What empowers you?
Me.
What empowers you?
What empowers you? Oh, Miss Universe! What empowers you, bebe? I think the camera was low bat or was dead bat, so we had to shift to phone. I hope this is still okay. And we'll continue. Again, what was the last question we had? What empowers you? So yun, medyo mahirap yung tanong, what empowers you? Sabi ko nga, I think one of the things that empowers me is, palagay ko lang hindi naman sa nagmamalis. Minsan kahit na I feel sad, I feel frustrated, there is something in me that believes in me. I mean, I am empowered na alam kong may thoughts ako na kaya ko at may kakayanan ako para sa kung ano man yung gusto kong gawin, ganun, or kung ano man yung iniisip ko, parang ganun. So, yun. Other things siguro would be, of course, the people around me, the people who believe in me, and syempre, yung mga tao din na nagsasabi na kaya ko, mga ganun. I think that empowers me. So yun lang. Medyo mahirap yung tanong. Mababaw ba yung sagot ko? Pero yun lang talaga yung kaya. Yun. Next.
What is your favorite poem?
Wait. Isipin ko pa. I think I cannot think of a favorite poem, pero I thought of Desiderata. I've actually shared this with you before. I'm not just sure if this is a poem. I think it is. So, my favorite poem is Desiderata by Max Ehrmann. Hindi ko sure kung babasahin ko ba, pero nalaman ko to nung, actually dati pa. And then when I was in college, inaral namin siya at gumawa kami ng mga parang art pieces na kukuha kami ng line dito. Doon ko siya naintindi talaga ng maayos at nagustuhan from college. Then after college, when I studied caregiving, na-memorize ko siya kasi we did the speech choir with this piece. Yun, Desiderata. So just research it, I won't read it, masyado siyang mahaba. Desiderata, if it's a poem, is my favorite poem. Yun. Next po.
3 lessons the pandemic taught.
Out. 3 lessons the pandemic taught me. 3 lessons the pandemic taught me. Wala akong time mag-isip. I think, yung kung ano na lang unang makakapapasok sa isip ko, first is that I and my family is blessed enough. I think kasi I've realized yeah, I think it's a lesson na I realized na lesson ba yun? Lesson. Ang hirap, hindi ko niya sasagutin. Joke lang. What the pandemic taught me, yeah, it is a lesson. I think I would, yeah. One is, yun nga, I think I and my family is blessed because despite the lockdown, kahit medyo mahirap yung mga nangyari sa mundo, sa Pilipinas, we have a place, we have a home to stay in. We have each other. We've been, alam mo yun, hindi kami masyadong mahirapan. I think kami naman sa atin yun, no? Yung feel na we are all blessed na nag-survive sa lockdown despite the pandemic. And I think the lesson the lesson lang behind that is it doesn't mean na komportable ka or na may pribilehiyo ka, hindi mo na iisipin yung iba, diba? Kasi you may be comfortable, we may be comfortable in our own homes, we have good living, pero there are other people who struggle. I mean, there are other people who fight for their rights. And I think what taught me is, siguro one thing is compassion, yung hindi pwedeng isipin mo lang na okay ka tapos okay na. Although kagaya ng sabi ko sa isang vlog ko na hindi ko alam lang kung napanood nyo kasi isa to dun sa mga mahabang talks na mga pinagsasabi ko. I feel like I don't speak enough, pero it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't care about what's happening around. But parang defensive? No, I'm not sure pero yun. Basta yun, the lesson I've learned is that even if I'm okay, not everybody is okay, and I have to show my empathy, and that I have to be also concerned, and I have for things to get better, parang gano'n. It's one lesson. Is that one lesson? Parang feeling ko dalawa na yun eh. Yun na lang siguro. And I also think one lesson I learned siguro about myself is that I need to be more conscious about myself, about my thoughts, about what I feed my mind. Kasi this pandemic brought me parang stress, and sabi ko nga, my mind has been chaotic. Siguro kasi sa sobrang dami ng iniisip ko, na feeling ko wala akong ginagawa or wala pa akong nagagawa, and it has become a lot harder because of this pandemic. So siguro the lesson is just, alam mo yun, cool down lang, and don't stress out too much for the things that I can't do yet. Kasi yun, just give it some time siguro, parang ganun yung I think natutunan ko na kung masyadong mag-isip-isip ng I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Ang hirap ng tanong, naiya ako. Pero yun, thank you po sa tanong. Yun po siguro yung sagot ko. Yun lang. Next na! Ito po.
Kamusta po yung puso niyo?
Kamusta ang puso ko? It still beats. It's okay, my heart is okay. I think it's still working because I'm alive. Literal, no? But if we're talking about the deeper sense of it, I hope it's okay. Hindi naman din madaling palaging maging okay ang puso. It doesn't necessarily mean about love, romantic relationships, no? Pero I'd say it's okay. I hope it is, and I hope it will be better. Yun lang! Reset! Next! Meron pa ba? Medyo konti lang po yung mga tanong na pass sa atin or na-send sa akin kasi syempre, hindi naman lahat interesado siguro, or I'm not sure. Pero thank you guys for all of you who send in your questions. Maraming salamat. At least may napag-usapan tayo sa mukbang na hindi ako nabusog dahil nagsasalita ako.
What is your favorite book?
Oh my gosh, book? We're talking about books. I don't read that much. So what I would say is, I don't think I have a favorite yet. Because I think I haven't read enough books to have my favorite. Tama ba? Yeah. Hindi pa sapat yung mga binasa ko para magka-favorite ako. I don't think I have found the best, or I have read the best kind of, or kinds of books. So wala akong favorite kasi I don't read that much. I'm sorry. But thank you for the question. I don't have a favorite book yet. That's sad. Next. Meron pa ba? Kakain na ako.
What do you think is the greatest contribution you could ever do for our country?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome candidate number. What is the greatest contribution you
could ever do?
you've done, you could do for the country? Sad na, ano ko? Siguro, I think the greatest would always begin the smallest act, di ba? Kasi it all begins with a small single act. And I think, para sa akin siguro being, nakakaya sabihin. I think being disciplined enough to do what's right, but you begin within it. You start with yourself. Masyadong mainit yung topic about sa Pilipinas, so ayoko masyadong magsalita, baka masyado tayong maagang mabash. Yun lang siguro. Basta start from within, start with ourselves siguro yun. Next. O timpala, no? Minsan ako.
Ganda ka, te.
Ganda ka, te! Hindi.
Last question.
That's the last question. Ganda ka, te. Well, to be honest, I really don't feel pretty. Sabi ko nga, face-based, hindi. Pero depende eh. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's true. Hindi ko alam kung maganda ako. I don't think so. Ako, I never know how to respond with compliments na yung malabo na man. Pero, yun, I don't know. Kung sa standard ko ng pagiging maganda, physically, I think hindi ako maganda. Pero syempre, depende lang yan, no? Sa kung sino yung nakakakita sa'yo. Syempre, depende, yun. Pero yeah, yun na lang siguro yung sagot ko. But, I'm okay now. I feel confident about myself. And, I'm thankful about my itsura. I'm okay, I'm good. And I am confident with what I do or how I look. Kasi, you don't have to be very pretty to be confident, diba? So, yun lang. I'm confident with my skin, with my body. Box na tayo doon. Yun lang. So, that's the last question, right? May pata ako. So, yun. We've reached the last question and umahaba na din itong usapan na to. Siguro, I'll just finish my ramen and this maki and I'll enjoy it kasi hindi ko masyadong ma-enjoy because of talking. Pero, I hope you appreciate and like this video kasi this is spontaneous. Ngayon lang araw ko din na pag-isipan at ngayong araw ko lang din namin diretsong ginawa. But I hope you like it because sabi ko nga kanina sa opening, it's one of the most exhausting vlogs I've done. Kasi nakakapagod siya. Nagluto ko kami. Pero yun. Again, to everybody who sent in their questions, maraming salamat. Yun lang. Watch out for the next videos and let me know what else you want to watch, what else you want to see on the channel. And thank you thank you for liking, for subscribing, thank you for commenting, and for sharing my videos. Maraming salamat for your thoughts, for sharing your thoughts and suggestions and comments through personal message. Thanks. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, that's just it. Let me finish eating and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye! Salamat! Bye! Okay dito na ba?